So there's the keyboard. Um, all keys work. It's just plastic with contacts and stuff. And that's great. Playing everything. But there's a lot of corrosion and dirt and case oil. The foam from the case actually not oxidized, but it turned to oil and kind of got all over the the synth. And I've actually learned where the voice cards are and how they flow and where they provide actual audio signal and chain and then where the moog filter is and how big the moog filter is. And you can see there's alcohol there to actually remove contacts and everything. And there's all the knobs. You gotta make sure that we're on the knobs, but we're not really focusing on the upper deck. We're really focusing on the actual voice cards themselves and the filter bank and the brain of the operations. And may I move over now to the memory moog? Okay, this is the inner workings of the memory moog. It is, yes, you're seeing multiple PCB boards, dual layered. Okay, there's the analog brain of the matrix that selects the presets, and then here are the actual preset storage facilities. That's where they actually store the presets, where you actually store your sounds analog. Then you've got your modulation section right there with your LFO and modulation right there. And this, my friend, is how large a moog filter is on a memory moog. That is a moog. That is a memory moog right there. And then followed over here are your 6 voice cards. Polyphony of moog. So each one of those yellow cards is a mini moog. That's a mini moog voice right there. Okay. So each one of these, and then upside down, inverted, as it were, from top down, is 2 more. Okay, so that makes 4, and then another one there and there, making a total of 6 voices of polyphony. And there's oscillators inside each one, and these little blue knobs here are tuning little devices, so you can tune the actual voices and the oscillators themselves, followed by these little blue ones here with these little, I don't know if you can see it, yes, the blue with the knob, that also tunes the oscillator. It's very fascinating here. So I'm reseating all the connectors, as it were, right there, and we're grounded. We're not touching anything unless we're grounded. So you take your ground and you attach it. You see, so you attach it like that, and then you can actually touch the board, and it's totally safe to touch the board at that point. And we're also standing on rubber mat right there. To ground yourself. And then this, I haven't yet figured out how to pull this down, but this is the actual top section where the actual pots are, the knobs, also referred to as pots from an electrical engineering standpoint. But I know I'm being eclectic and only a couple people do this, but this is analog, baby. So Dave's probably going to come over. He's fascinated to see this thing. Signing off. This is the memory moog's insides as I repair it. Not repair. I'm not doing any repairs. I'm actually just cleaning. Because this was full of this shit. This is particularized, particleized, whatever, oil residue of the case that it's been sitting in for 20 years. So just getting that out and reseating the interconnectors themselves. I'm not going to reseed the IC pots yet because of the fact that they require an IC remover device, a tool, and and I'm not going to do that without that tool. So, being on the safe side. There's no hurry. There's no rush. It's not about rushing. It's about doing it right. Anyway, this is the inner workings of my memory moog, and it's a pleasure to be able to work on it. It's a real honor to have such a treat. It's kind of like having the 1961 Ferrari GT California. Only, in terms of memory moog, only a couple thousand were made. I think they were totaling about 2,000. This is the last synthesizer by Moog Music that was ever made before they went bankrupt. This is their flagship that they achieved under Bob Moog's own ownership, which is a beautiful thing. So it's kind of cool. It's a piece of history too. So it's a baby. I love taking care of it. So signing off.